guys, it's me, Gary Lee Stanley, your sales guy. How are you doing today? Today we're going to talk about our favorite subject, which is sales. All right, we got a cool subject for ourselves today, so let's go ahead and dive right on into it. What is our cool topic for today? Our cool topic for today is selling. Is your home covered enough? Or is it underinsured? What did he say? I said, is your home underinsured? You know, I work in the insurance business, and I'm going to tell you what, I'm at one of my offices right here in Ponte Vedra Beach. And I'll tell you, I'm working with a great guy. He's helping me learn the business a little bit more inside and out. And his name is George Ross Boyd Jr. He's got his own agency right here. And I'm going to tell you what, man, it's to die for. This is one of my offices here. So I thought I'd go ahead and share something that I've learned. And it's really bothering me because it made me take a look at my own personal property, and it made me concerned about what's going on in the market today. A lot of people are buying homes, which is wonderful. And if they purchase their home, if they get with the right company that's going to walk them through getting their coverage for their insurance to make sure, that everything is covered in case of an accident. You never know. Fire is destructive, and you've got hurricanes, tornadoes. There's just so many things that can happen to your home that it can destroy your home, and then it can put you out. And here's the thing. A lot of people over the last few years, they've been insured for, quite a few years. A lot of people keep generally the same company they work with year after year after year. But what's happening is we're having such an influx of people who are moving here in Jacksonville and who are moving to the South, and they are purchasing homes, which is wonderful. But what about those people who already have homes? Okay, those people that who have homes right now, if something were to happen catastrophic because of the rates and how much it costs in this day and age to rebuild or to just fix a house, it's unbelievable. Just within the last 2 years, because of the pandemic and so many people moving to Jacksonville, Florida, what's happened is the prices. If you bought a home 2 years ago, it's like a $250,000 home, you did pretty doggone good. But that house now could be worth over $300 to $350 to $400,000. And what's happening is, if you've got a beautiful home and it's worth that much, imagine if your house were to burn down. It would be devastating. The reason why is you may not have enough coverage on your home to go ahead and get it coded for the updates that may need to be done or even to be rebuilt. And I've recently had to take a look at my own policy, and I'm just going to tell you, because the prices of homes have jumped up so dramatic, and oh my gosh, if you went into a store, a Home Depot or Lowe's lately to take a look at how much things cost, it's extravagant. And we have so many people that are moving here to Florida and Jacksonville, people who own homes. And even if you're a brand new person getting ready to purchase your own home, you need to know the basics. You need to know the fundamentals. And that's where old Gary Lee comes in. I'm going to be starting a new channel here shortly in the future with my boss. And I'm going to tell you what, we're looking forward to it, because we're going to talk about everything there is to know when you're talking about buying insurance. And see, some people, they have business insurance. Do you have any idea what an umbrella insurance is? Okay. Is it one of those things you put over your head? There's all kinds of people who have their own personal businesses. Do you have enough insurance and liability insurance to cover your home in case somebody comes working at your house and they get hurt at your home? Okay. The questions that happen to a lot of people is, we don't know unless somebody is going to teach us. And if you're out there selling policies, please make sure that you do not leave anything on the table. See, a lot of times we're salespeople. We get afraid we got us to sell, okay, but we're afraid to keep asking for a little bit more. It's better for the customer to have opportunities to say no And that gets back on them. And it makes you look good too if they say, well, nobody's ever told me this kind of stuff. Nobody's ever told me that the value of my home now, it's increased so much, which I'm really grateful for, except for the taxes. But you mean if my house were to burn down, it would only pay how much? And see, our simple job today is to inform our customers. We're supposed to be their, advocates, because see, they trust us so much. And when you're selling life insurance, or if you're selling any type of insurance that's going to cover somebody's auto policy, if you're covering somebody's business, if you're covering somebody's home, they need to know the whole truth and nothing but the truth. A lot of companies right now will get people on board. They'll get them a policy, and then what'll happen is they run the risk. They just run the risk that if something were to happen, that it's going to cost them a whole lot more money out of pocket. But if you had a real salesperson, a person like you and a person like me, we're going to talk to them about the hard stuff. We're going to talk to them about the things they may not want to talk about, because a lot of times people don't like insurance until they have to, till they need it. And my simple job is to make sure that when I talk to my customers, they know everything. You got to give them A, B, and C. You've got to give them features. You've got to give them benefits. And one of the big things that I'm telling you right now, are you underinsured? Okay, guys, I had to look at my own car policy to make sure I had enough insurance. I was like, man, some people will try to get the littlest they possibly can, not knowing that, hey, you can be sued. Anybody can be sued, okay, guys? And I'm not trying to scare you, but if you don't have enough insurance to cover you, to make yourself feel good at night, you need to read and take a look, and you need to talk with me. My name is Gary Lee Stanley here in Jacksonville, Florida, right out here in Ponte Vedra, right here in Jacksonville at the beaches. And one of the things I just want you to know is take a look. Even if you're a salesperson, you're watching this, or just a regular person, you need to go check your policies to see how much, okay, can you replace a complete house at these prices and the things that are going right now? You need to have your policies reevaluated. And that's what we do. We make sure that, hey, we talk to customers and we'll call them up and say, hey, this is who we are. And we want to talk to you about your policy. Do you know what you got on it? Do you know if it's up to date? And you want to make sure that it's going to cover everything in case something happens. Because we live in the real world. It always happens least expected. And it happens. It's like, oh my gosh, my house burnt down. Oh my goodness, my car broke down. Somebody hit me. I was just talking to one of my friends. Her name is Diane. She just got hit yesterday from behind. And I'm going to tell you what, it tore that car all up. And I didn't ask her what type of insurance she had, but I sure hope she had enough, because sometimes people drive around without no insurance. Okay? And they don't get no insurance until they get caught. And what I'm sharing with you is, guys, my name is Gary Lee Stanley. I am your sales guy. We really do need to talk about the truth, the things that we deal with as salespeople. So if you're out there selling auto policies, if you're out there selling policies to help people with their business, if you're out there selling policies on people's homes, you need to go ahead and make sure that they are informed completely. You don't want your customers to say, well, you never did tell me. I didn't have enough coverage. You don't think that's what happens? When people, like I said, a couple of years ago, we had so many people move into our community and stuff, and the rates and the prices have gone up and up and up. And we're excited because our value, we can sell our home and get a little bit more money for it. But when we go to get some insurance, okay, we need to reevaluate the property value and how much things have changed and how much they're going to change. And you don't want to be ill prepared. So go ahead and pull out your policies, or you can call me, Gary Lee Stanley, or get up with me and we'll have a conversation about everything there is to know about insurance. Okay, because you got to have it. Because see, here, if you're ill prepared, oh my gosh, it's better to pay now than it is to pay later. And a lot of times we don't want to have to deal with this kind of stuff. But I will tell you what, guys, if you're out there selling policies and insurance and you're helping people, I sell real estate too, okay? I sell life insurance. I sell it all. And my simple job today was just to say, hey, listen, take a look at your policies. Look at your mom and dad's policy. Look at your friends' policies. Matter of fact, if you got an apartment, are you renting something? Do you have insurance on your place? Do you got a condo? Do you have condo insurance from the inside? Do you have flood insurance? Okay. Do you have, again, what I'm talking about is an umbrella policy that can cover you because you got a lot of money and everybody wants some. And so you got to be careful out there. My name is Gary Lee Stanley, and today we just had a very simple conversation about, are you prepared? Do you have enough insurance? Because see, insurance, it really pays. It really, really does. If you're a salesperson, you want to make sure that when you sell policies to your customers, you're above board. Don't ever take advantage of people. Don't treat them disrespectfully. And remember, you want to build up your pipeline. The more people that you talk to, you got to get out there and share. Say, hey, how are you doing today? Because see, we're running our own businesses. And when you're running your own business, you need to have this, like say, hey man, I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep trying. And remember, a lot of times people get these robocalls. People are calling all the time and they're hanging up. So it's a numbers game. You've got to keep calling. You've got to get your leads. You've got to go and talk to different apartment buildings and condominium complexes. Go and put your media and your stuff out there and market yourself. The reason why is because, see, it's a numbers game. The more people that we talk to, the more people we share our information with, the more opportunities we'll have to be able to sell. And remember, guys, there's a lot of people who are underinsured. They may not even have any insurance. And our whole simple job is to bring it to the forefront to say, hey, listen, when's the last time you saw a hurricane? When was the last time you seen a hailstorm? When's the last time? Didn't you see 95 here recently? Well, man, all those people were stuck on that for a whole day. And you see the crashes that happen all the time. We got people who are driving, they're just nuts. All right, guys, today we just had a wonderful conversation about selling and finding out with your customers, are they underinsured? And if they are, that gives you the capability to help them invest in what? A brand new policy. Give them some more coverage and offer them some good stuff. And remember, don't be afraid to ask, because if you don't ask, ain't nobody going to buy none. So go out there and sell something. My name is Gary Lee Stanley. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And if you want to know a little bit more about insurance, we're about ready to start a new channel here shortly. And okay, Mr. Boy, we're going to have a lot of fun. And I hope you enjoyed the video. And today we just had a simple conversation. We just talked about, what was our topic for today? Selling. Are you covered enough? Are you under? Do you not got enough insurance? And if you do or if you don't, let us know. My name is Gary Lee Stanley. You can call me at 904-662-8933, and I can help you with your real estate, but I can also make sure we give you a peace of mind, because now you're not underinsured. All right. I'm not underinsured anymore.